I can't believe I'm saying this, but my fiancée Lorna is currently beating me in FPL and she's also top of our mini league. Hello everyone, my name is Akshay and this is my fiancée Lorna. And if you didn't see the first episode in this new series on my channel, we're going to be documenting Lorna's FPL journey because this is the first ever time she's played FPL and what a week it's been.
Hello everyone, and as Akshay says, what a week it has been for me. Not only in first place, but I'm also beating Akshay, who's meant to be an FPL YouTuber. How's that going for you?
It's not nice, and the whole group chat is absolutely fuming that Lorna's first at the moment, so it's not good at all.
They're all like plotting with each other about how they can overtake me in the coming weeks. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at my Game Week 2 team review. We're going to be looking at the amazing team that did an amazing job for me. And we're also going to be looking at my Game Week 3 team selection and if I made any changes. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe. If we could hit 100 likes on this video, that would be amazing. But without further ado, let's get into it.
So Lorna's team did really well in Game Week 2. She got 4 players with big scores. Estepinian getting 11 points, Foden getting 9 points, Mitoma getting 12, and Jota, who was a big differential in her team, also getting 12 points. So overall, a really well-rounded week for her. And you did have Areola on your bench, didn't you? He got 10 points, but no one would have expected somebody to put Areola in their team against Chelsea. He got lucky saving the penalty, and he also got 2 bonus points, which obviously gave him a score of 10. So if you did have him in your team, you would have finished on 70 points, which would have been amazing. But like I said, no one was going to put in Areola against Chelsea. So you did really good in that game week. I'm a bit envious of you, but well done.
Okay, so now we're going to look at Game Week 3 team selection. So starting off in goal, I'm sticking with Onana. And in defence, we've got a bit of a change going on here. I've decided to take Gabriel out of my squad and replace him with Guardiol. And the reason for that is, you know, Man City have some easier fixtures coming up, and also just due to the news that's coming out about Gabriel, a little bit unsure about that and wanted to get him out before his price potentially dropped.
So his price actually did drop overnight, so you did get lucky in that aspect. I don't think Lorna knows too much about price changes yet, but yeah, his price did drop, so you wouldn't have been able to, if you made that transfer now, you wouldn't have been able to afford Guardiola because Gabriel's price was 4.9 mil now, so you would only have 4.9 mil in the bank. And Guardiola obviously costs 5 mil, as you know. So yeah, that was a good move. Do you want to talk about the rest of your defence and why you've stuck with your guns there?
Yeah, I mean, for me, there was just no reason to kind of transfer anyone else out at this point. I've got 2 transfers remaining, and I kind of want to hold on to them until when I'm actually going to need them later down the line. Obviously, they performed really well for me last week. And yeah, I'm not in a position right now to start swapping players out just yet. So I just thought I'd do it with Gabriel to begin with, and then over the coming weeks I can use them transfers a bit more wisely.
Yeah, well, Estepinian played very well for you last week. Chilwell didn't because he only got a 1-pointer, but like I've said in my team selection videos and my videos across the week, Estepinian and Chilwell are the 2 must-have defenders in my opinion, because their attacking threat is so high. I know Brighton do have a couple hard fixtures coming up in the next couple game weeks, so you're going to have to prepare for that a little bit. However, you do have somebody on your bench that we'll get into in just a little bit who can replace Estepinian for the short term while Brighton do have those tough fixtures. But yeah, anyway, do you want to get on to your midfield now?
Yeah, so I haven't mixed anything up here really. I've just stuck with the same midfield. Again, we've got Foden in there. Man City have some easier fixtures coming up. Saka, you know, he's a really good player, so I'm just sticking with a lot of the players that I'd already had in this section. Like I say, no need to change things if it's working for the time being. But that's not to say I might not change it up in the weeks that will come.
So as you saw on Monday with the Saka situation, he is Arsenal's main penalty taker, but he didn't take the penalty in Game Week 2 and Odegaard took it. And then Arteta's comments after the game were that he didn't know anything about the switch and it was a decision the players made on the pitch. So are you worried about that? Or are you worried about Saka's penalty situation now? Or do you want to take him out? What's your thoughts on keeping him in your team? Because over the last few days, there's been a lot of FPL managers worrying about that.
I mean, for me, I'm not worried at this point. It's probably just one to keep an eye on. I mean, Arteta's comments seem to still make me think that Saka is going to take them. But yeah, it's probably just one to watch over the next few weeks, and then decide, if that does keep happening.
Yeah, and also, like I said in my video yesterday, I think there's a big overreaction with Saka. He's still Arsenal's best player. It's just like now he's off penalties, he's completely irrelevant, which is not the case at all. He's still going to probably get over 10 goals and assists in this season as well. Like I said, he scored 200 points last season, and I don't think he's going to be slowing down anytime soon. So he's still a must-have. So yeah, don't overreact too much about the Saka situation. But the rest of your midfield overall is looking very strong. Saka, Foden, Mitoma, Rashford and Diego Jota. I took out Rashford this week in my wildcard team because I just don't trust Man United enough. However, they do have an amazing fixture against Nottingham Forest at home, so you would expect them to have a bounce back now. And I think basically Rashford's been playing as a striker, which is why he hasn't been doing that good. But he normally plays left wing, where he does good. So I think that Ten Hag's probably going to move him back to the left wing position because Man United need to change something up. So yeah, it's a good thing that you've stuck to your guns a bit with Rashford because there's been a lot of worry with Man United assets over the last few days as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's so early on still. It's probably just going to keep my eye on it and, use them transfers when I really need them. So moving on to my forwards, I've got Haaland. It's just a no-brainer. He's a guaranteed with points, made him captain, and them fixtures are just too good to ignore. Got triple Man City in my squad for this coming game week. Like I say, it's just a no-brainer with those fixtures, and hopefully we can get lots of points. Kept Watkins in. He got 2 assists in his first 2 games, and with Pedro's uncertainty with playing, Watkins was the better choice out of the two. So yeah, sticking with Haaland and Watkins for this week, no changes to my forwards.
Yeah, and also like we touched on before, Estepinian and Brighton do have a couple difficult fixtures coming in game week 4 and 5, and Colwell at the moment is Lorna's replacement, probably for Estepinian if she doesn't want to play him. He's still going to be a great shout to start in your team just because of how explosive he is in an attacking sense. However, you do have Colwell on your bench, and Chelsea do have really good fixtures, but it is a bit of a risk going double Chelsea in defence when that time comes. But yeah, I guess you can make that decision when it comes. You don't need to worry about that this week. But yeah, overall, your team is looking pretty solid. But that is pretty much it for Lorna's Game Week 3 team selection video. Like always, comment down below what you think of her team and whether she's going to stick in the first place spot in our mini league this week, or one of us could potentially overtake her. If you did enjoy this video and want to see more of this series documenting Lorna's first ever FPL journey, then make sure you subscribe to the channel. And also, like she said, if we can hit 100 likes on this video, that would be amazing. But other than that, guys, I will see you tomorrow for my final Game Week 3 team selection video. And remember, I have activated my wildcard.